Hello, hello. How you doing today, Rhyme? Hopefully doing good. Oh, I forgot to turn on Atari. Oh, I'm a demon. Oh, don't look at that. Let's see, I actually am going to really quick get this. Give me just a second. Actually, hold on. I'm going to do this really fast. Don't mind me. I'm going to get these out of the way so that way I don't accidentally reveal the information from any of these students that I have, because that would be lame. All right, there we go. Oh, nice. Doing art for Citric Singer. Very nice, very nice. Hey, Blue Breeze, thank you so much for that sub. How you doing? Yo, how are you? Hopefully you're doing okay. Let me see here. You can duplicate the layer if you are working in a program that has layers. You can duplicate the layer, and then if you have the ability to do that in your program, and then just save it, and it'll make it 100% opacity if you have the ability to do that. Nice. Life's been hectic, but I've started training my dog, Cricket, to be my service dog. Good job, Cricket. Oh, I see, I see. Well, there's no way for you to, like... yeah, no. Yeah, unfortunately, I wish I knew that your program more, but yeah, that is a bummer. If you wanted to, you could always send me the 99.9% opacity one, and I legitimately could just duplicate the both of them, save out the image, and send it back to you. And send that your direction so that you don't have to start completely over. But let me know. Okay, let me see here. Okay, this doesn't help me. Oh, I see. It was just the shirt. I see, I see. these are all ass too. I'm trying to find like good comics tools and I am not finding anything. All right, let's see. Let me bust open my main man. Daz, come here, buddy. Posture check. Ooh, I was kind of shrimping. I really needed that, though. Everybody should sit up. Don't be shrimping. Don't do it. Also, stretch. Oh, we got a self-care combo. There we go. Stretch. And also, drink some stuff. I'm having black tea today. When I do two-piece tops, it's like a black undershirt with a white overshirt. That's not weird. I've definitely seen that in fashion before. Like, that's pretty typical, I think. I wear exclusively, like, black shirts. I don't really wear, like, white overshirts. Or white shirts in general. Oh, we got another stretch. Be extra stretchy. We love stretching. And also a good quality tea. Okay, let me really quickly get this going here. What is happening right now? Okay, sorry, I'm trying to save this entire thing right now. Oh, whoops. There we go. Better. Layering shirts is very common in fashion. Yeah, it's like, also too, it provides good color contrast for stuff. So if you're trying to highlight a very specific article of clothing, having layers provides textural and, like, shape complexity. I am not a fashion design major myself, but, like, definitely important. All right. Almost there. There we go. Oh, that's all I gotta say. Yeah, I definitely, as somebody who wears effectively almost exclusively black, that is a norm for me. I think I'm going to do this panel differently than I thought I was going to do originally. Okay, give me just a second here. Okay, let's see. Oh, I forgot about doing these. Why will you not do what I need you to do? There's a way. I'll get there. No, it's true though. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of, especially like K-pop and J-pop singers nowadays recently have been really popularizing the like white over black. But also, I think about
Is the Misfit market in the Luxor, or is it just like...
It's, I think, just on the ground because I
free-
didn't get
free
a
range
yeah, I
Misfits
just didn't get a
market? Okay.
Luxor notification for it, so I'm pretty sure it's just on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of J-pop, K-pop people popularize that kind of combo, but honestly, it was really popular in the 1920s as well. You know what? I don't know why they did this to me. They changed the way that this works. This song is giving me mad anxiety. What are you telling me? Sorry, there used to be a really easy way to do this in CS6, and then they fucked me, and then here we are. Yes, okay, great. Uh-huh. Yep. I hate this program so fucking much. Mm-hmm. Why is this here? Like... I don't have the ability to stroke the path. Why? Oh, fuck, get out of here. Oh, and also, hold on. No! Oh, never mind, that's ugly. Would you believe me? Would you believe me if I told you this used to be significantly easier? Oh. Okay, we're all right. I figured it out. I got it done. That's really all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Was that a big pain in the ass? Yes. Did it work out? Also, yes. Do I like this? Hold on. How do I want to do this? This is the hardest part of comics for me, is actually figuring this out. Believe it or not. Wow. 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 Uh. All right, there we go. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. Now I gotta take this over here. Don't look at it. We're gonna take it over here. Because guess what? There's nippies on it, and we don't need Jeff Bezos to flip his booty hole over a nippy, you know? Because knowing the Bezos, he will do it. He'll flip on out of here, straight to hell. He's gonna lose his damn mind. Okay, I'm gonna not focus on that for a little while. All right. Okay, I can close this now. Go away. Okay, sorry I am like literally all over the place. That was the hardest part for me. And then we will get to the part where I can actually function here. Everything is chill. All is well. All will be well. Burgomaster of Starkovia for the win. Oh, man. Okay. Hello? What are you doing? Ay, ay, ay. Don't you just love it when Photoshop is just absolutely flipping its shit? Wow. Hi, Gamby. How you doing? Let's see. Do I want to put... No, I really want to just show him off. So let me turn off her, turn on bow. I like high key hate this pose. Hold on, I gotta fix this pose because he looks dumb. Oh God. Oh Lord. Yeah, I'm doing pretty okay. I'm glad I can kind of work on comics again. Glad to be back from vacation. But otherwise, doing all right. I don't know. Yesterday was kind of a roller coaster. I was like super stoked about a potential job that I got. And then I started talking to the lady about it. And then it turns out that the wait list for the job is 6 months to a year. And I'm like, oh, cool. So I need income now. Like, I need to make money now. Like, what do you mean the wait list is 6 months to a year? So I was like, that's great. That's cool, I guess. So still emotionally recovering from that. I am just definitely starting to feel very worn down by the whole job application process. I've probably applied to like 24 jobs at this point. And what's really messed up is that I'm probably like, as of right now, only about $100 short of income a month. Like, I'm really not like that short on money, but I can't find any income. Every single job I apply to just is like just not like either it's not hiring or like they're just like, I don't know, looking for somebody else, or they pick another candidate over me or whatever. It's like, it's just all in all, it's been rough. Oh, vacation was great. The hardest part was coming back to the US and then having to face reality over here. So that was awful. But the vacation itself was fantastic. I definitely did a lot of things that I never thought I was going to do. And I got to eat a lot of great food. And I got to jump in the ocean. And it was really fun. Made some good friends. So, like, I have friends who are going to be visiting. Like, one friend is going to actually be visiting in January, which is really exciting. So, all in all, pretty decent. Pretty decent, like, actual trip itself, which is great. But coming back was really, really difficult. Oh, we gotta do our passports this week. That reminds me, I need to put that on my list of things to do. Because we have to fix our passports like ASAP while the Trump administration is not looking at us. Let me put that on my list. What's today? Wednesday? Let's see. I'm gonna make a new task. Okay. But it was uber fun. I got to go to another Michelin star restaurant again. So love that. I had a good time. Food was tasty. I'm trying to think about what else I had a lot of fun with. The ocean is still scary. That is all that I learned. Ocean is scary. Which is, you know, it is what it is. All right, almost there. How'd it go, Jace?
Not good. My grandma and Grandpa Kelly sent us wedding money also.
Woo!
So,
Okay, I gotta update the Ko-fi. Wow, thanks, Grandma and Grandpa Kelly. I'm sad that they couldn't come, but Grandpa was not doing super great, so.
Yeah.
Okay, slowly we're getting there. Slowly but surely. If I just rocket power myself through hell long enough, I'll be okay. Okay, hold on. I gotta have this handshake function. This is where having this handshake is gonna be hella weird for me here. God, his hand is huge.
Okay, hon. So this says keep frozen and it's already defrosted, so we should cook this probably tonight, actually. These are the scallops.
Oh, okay, so then those are gonna go with this. So then we're not gonna have the turkey tonight.
Yeah,
then.
I'm gonna put the turkey back in the freezer.
Just put it back in the fridge.
Okay, I
Cause-
put it to the fridge anyway.
Oh, okay, just leave it in there. It'll defrost overnight. But yeah, we can have scallops tonight. That'll be tasty. What color should I make the pants? I mean, I always match my pants to my shirt, so I would go with black. But I'm also like a little edgelord. But I also don't know the character, so that's not a good call for me to make. Alright, let's see. Sorry, this is so unnecessarily complicated. Literally, her fucking hand in his hand is like insanely small. It's so funny. Oh god, the surf model's so fucked up though. Daz did not do a good job of like Daz and large people not friends. They are scurry. Ah, get out of here. Let's see. Get out of here. Damn bot. Leave this place, devil man. Alright, let me see. I gotta do some positioning here. This is some edgelordy music. I don't know if I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Censor all the things. Censor them. Okay. Lord. Okay, so this is quite a page. Here's hoping I can, like, fly through it, like, really fast. We'll see how this goes. Hi, Jamie. How are you today? Welcome in. Good seeing you. Sorry I was just, like, not feeling up for, like, chatting yesterday. Oh, Kesha. I was like, this sounds like something Kesha would make. It is, though. Plot twist. It was Kesha all along. I posted him. Very nice. Very nice. Let's take a look. Nice. Yep, see? Black pants. Always the answer. Just saying. Me and black pants. Yeah, this looks, yeah, totally fine. Yeah, I wear black shirts and, like, light jackets like this all the time. Like, literally, this is just my wardrobe. But looks nice. I like the blue jacket lapel inside. It's like very nice. That's very classy. I like that little attention to detail. That nice little pop of color is cool. I'm okay. Still tired, but feeling better. Yeah, same. I'm not like super recovered, but like at least I'm not feeling like I was yesterday. Got to work on finding some resources today. Mood. I really should sign back up. Now that I have my new insurance card, I need to also sign back up with my therapist as well, because goddamn. Although I don't know what she's going to be able to do, because the problem here is a job economy problem, not a me problem. So I'm not really sure, like, what she can do. We'll see, though. Hydrate. Drink that tea. Drink that water. Drink that kofifi and or soda. Feeling nice and hydrated. I got this very smoky, like Lapsang Souchong tea. Okay, I don't need Little Mermaid hair. I gotta watch out for my Glen Keane hair. But I really liked the hair shape in a lot of like the K-pop Demon Hunters stuff that I just watched recently, and I really want to try and push that. Nice. Drink, staying hydrated. That's exactly what we should be doing. Stretch. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Wow, this is a weird cover of this song. What? Oh, it's Wymona, that's why. I was like, whoa, this is wild. Whoa. What a time. I have the exact same hairstyle. The undercut, it's a good one. Yeah, because Sean had her hair up in the ponytail the whole, like, last couple of, like, chapters. So I was like, nah, she needs to take her hair down, and then we're going to kind of experiment for a couple of, I think, chapters with, this hairstyle, and then switch to other hairstyles as the comic goes on. Oh, that's exciting. I love that. Love, love, love. Sometimes the Wymona covers hit, and then other times they don't. This is one of those ones where I'm like, But to be fair, I don't really like the original song, so that's maybe not Wymona's fault. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I got it done for Pride weekend. Yeah, true, because that was like the end of June, I think. I'm like, time is an illusion to me. I don't know what's going on. I was in Greece then. I don't know. Actually, I need to move this. I need to move you. Because I want it to be kind of a sassy mouth. But I needed to line up and not look anatomically incorrect. That's better. She's like, ugh, people are gross. I'm like, me too, Sean. I hate people. I wish to go be an alien elsewhere. See you later. Beam me up, Scotty. I don't want to be here anymore. Okay, sorry I'm like low-key kind of lazy today and I'm not doing the gestural drawings first, but I feel like if I want to get through this page today, I have to be ultra fast. and clean drawing over top of this model is going to be faster than the alternative. I don't see bug until the end of the month, so my hair is weird looking right now. They're gonna see it and be like, what? And I'm gonna be like, look, I don't know. I'm gonna be like, the ocean ate it. That's all I know. I'm gonna be real not excited to have to draw. Oh my god, Scooter! I'm gonna be really upset to have to draw diner seating in this next segment. I think that's what's coming next, is diner seating. Brilliant. Okay. Boop. Boink. Yep. Otherwise, I feel like today's a pretty mellow day. Not anything super crazy going on or anything. Taking Jace to work. And then I'm going to go to the gym. And then I am going to listen to an audiobook, which hopefully will be good. I listened to a super bad LGBT audiobook the other day, and I need to, like, I read another book now to purge it from my brain, but holy God, it was so bad. Wowee, it was bad. So I read The Empress of Salt and Fortune by Nevo to try and, like, wipe it out of my brain. It did not help. It helped a little bit, but, like, not enough. And I'm picking up another LGBT novella about a Kikimora that I'm hoping will also be helpful in purging my brain, but I'm also low-key kind of scared. Just... I'm so scared! So, I'm gonna listen to the audiobook at the gym, and that will be, if I finish that audiobook today, that will be my third book in 24 hours, which is good, because that's one of those things for my audio, or my book challenge that I'm doing with QWERTY. So... yeah, I'm definitely trying to stay focused on... My main trick that I've been having trouble with is trying to find indie authors. And that's really been where I've been suffering, is, yeah, trying to get indie authors on the my docket here. And the problem that I have with indie and self-pub, like, as with that one really bad LGBTQ book I just read, I'm going to probably be releasing, like, a long-format video That's going to be a collection of all of my book reviews as like one massive video. I'm just going to break it up into like multiple segments, I think. But it was listed as an LGBT book. It had a lesbian main character, and then was written by a white straight woman who lived in Utah, and it was the most microaggressive homophobic book I've ever written or read in my whole life. Like, it was so bad. So it makes me nervous to support indie authors because the last ones I've had a really bad luck with. The last one I read was homophobic, and then the one before that was effectively so full of typos I couldn't read it. So it's really hard. But yes, I would appreciate that list. That would be so awesome, Jamie. Seriously. Hey, hi, Cal. Ooh, I picked a yogurt tub full of raspberries. Yo, never feel bad about raspberries. I started stream really early today, so you're not late. You're exactly on time, actually. For my normal streams, you're doing great. I'm going to take Jace to work today, though, so I can go to the gym. So I'm actually very, like, early. Last couple days I've been kind of early. Ah, Evil Morty. I haven't listened to Evil Morty in a minute. Oh, that's not what this is. Is that what this is? Oh, it is. They're mine now. Yeah, eat them. Oh, damn. Hardstyle goes hard. Not even a joke. They were like, hold on. This is going to be the dirtiest hardstyle you've ever listened to in your whole life. Yeah, my other main problem is that the LGBT books that I'm like, the book market is so full of erotica. That's my other major like issue with the whole kit and caboodle, is that I want to read LGBT fiction, but I don't want to just get waterboarded with erotica, and it's so difficult to find that. So the one that I'm going to be listening to in the gym today apparently is spicy. And I'm not looking forward to that, but it's what I must read. Also, everybody stretch and make sure you sit up straight. She's like, please, for the love of God. this expression. Bro. I get it, though. Is this some show tech? It is. Oh, I've heard this song before, but this is a new mix. Let's see, I got a little chin. I I am so excited for this damn character to finally be in this fucking comic. It only took him 4,000 years. And by that, it took me 4,000 years to get to this page. Oh, I hope it's not ass. I hope it's not ass. Somehow, the major benefit of coming back from Greece was that my sleep schedule has somehow been completely reset. So for the first time in my life, I'm waking up at 7:30 in the morning. Naturally. Without being super, super, super depressed. Or tired. But we'll see how long that lasts. We shall see. Yeah, doing the time change. First couple days were awkward. Last week was my worst week for Pokemon Sleep that I've ever had ever. I had, no joke, an E rank, which is, I think, the only way that you can get worse is if you turn on Pokemon Sleep and then just don't sleep at all. And then you can get like an F rank. So it was rough, but like it's been getting slowly better. Slowly. Oh, I haven't saved this page. If you're working on art, please save your documents. Don't be me. Aftertaste is fine. Sweeter than expected. Overall, 6 out of 10. I feel like that is a valid reaction to have. Okay, so now I'm actually going to turn off all of these, and then I need to open. Last night, I think I averaged about 3 hours of sleep a night. Yeah, that's rough. You've been working your ass off. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna actually drag this over. I really need to start streaming on TikTok. I need to set up a reminder for that as well. I hope to. Let me put that on as a reminder for this weekend. Because if I'm already streaming here, there is literally no reason to not do that. And OBS multi-stream now makes it way easier to do that. Let's see, it's due on Sunday. Okay, there we go. The Rockstar is blue, because blue raspberry typically is sour. Bombaclat, yeah, exactly. Whatever Gamby said. True, though. Exactly, Gamby. I don't know, man. I love Fat Man. Honestly, the model, Gamby, the model It's so scary though. But no, for real, actually, Bo is an icon, and he kind of goes from like he's definitely not in like what I would consider like the best shape for a bigger dude at the beginning of the comic. So he goes from being like really out of shape and definitely not feeling good about his own body to being effectively a brick wall of a like he's like one of those old school like strong men where he's definitely not fat, but he's also literally like you know that if you ran into him you'd die. Like that's the goal. So he's definitely, I love his shape. I love that he's just a big old rectangle, and he's great. Yeah, he's literally a brick. He's gonna be amazing because I want him to be really reflective still of his like boar archetype. I don't want him to, you know, like start to undergo this like self-care journey and then be like, I'm skinny now, because that's stupid. And it definitely, one, doesn't fit his personality, two, fit the character for the original work, but then three, like, is also like low-key fat shamey, so he's gonna be, yeah, like Kingpin. Yes, exactly. Yes, I'm really very inspired by that body type, especially from the animated Into the Spider-Verse. That guy's like perfect. He's got such a cool shape. But I'm excited to just kind of slowly tweak the character design as it like goes. I feel like that's how I'm built, and it's getting more that way the more weight I lose. Clearly, Jamie, you're meant to just like WWE people. You're supposed to jump from the top rope. That's the goal. I forgot he has also beautiful eyelashes, because you know who has great eyelashes? Pigs. Actually, they have beautiful eyelashes. As an animal, they're cool. Let's see. I don't want him to be super aggressive looking in this shot. I need him to be just a little bit aggressive, but yeah, Kingpin's fucking cool. Yeah, I feel like I'm really inspired by, let me see if I can pull up some images here, by the artist Ness Kane. He, I would argue, specializes in drawing big dudes. He does a lot of the concept art for Overwatch, and a lot of his guys are like Malga, Doomfist, Reinhardt, like those are his guys. But like, I love these illustrations of these men. They're just so beautiful. And what I love about Ness Kane's work is that he's very diverse. So it's you can have like like bigger dudes of all different body types. They're not all the same, and it's so nice. It's very refreshing to see. Oh, and Roadhog too. This guy's done a lot of work on Roadhog as well. Yeah, Ness Kane. It's spelled Nessskain. Yeah, and even when he draws women, they're buff-ass women. But he also is really good at drawing just buff-ass men. But I do a lot of studies of his work. Technically, I think his name is Carnet. Yeah, Carnet de Nesquin. Or Carnet de Nesquin. De Nesquin. Nesquin. Je ne parle français. I don't speak French. But yeah, he's a French artist. He's so amazing. Love his work. Love. And even his women. He does not fuck around with these girls. This girly pop she's stacked. Yeah, love it. Great anatomy studies to do all the time. I love studying his work. So that's going to be a huge inspiration for me for sure, for like working on Bo through this whole process as like he changes a little bit, because all of them change a little bit over the course of the comic. Like Sean is going to get buff, like she's going to learn more martial arts, and so her body type is going to change in that way. And then Leon, I think, actually probably doesn't change the most, but he's very like particular about his body type, so he already be looking really good. And Wukong doesn't really change a lot either. But Sean definitely changes. Bo definitely changes. Also, hi Superstar, how's it going? But yeah, my goal is to really show too the passage of time throughout this thing, because I don't like comics too much that have like a long period of time happens, but then the characters look exactly the same as they did when they started, and it's like, oh, that's weird. Like, y'all have been through so much shit. Like, you'd think that you'd look different, but you don't. Spotify heard us speaking in French and then decided to give us some Stromé. Very nice. I liked the new Superman movie. That's literally all I've been hearing, is that it is like a masterpiece, and I need to go see it, clearly. I don't normally like Superman, but I definitely will always respect hard work. What's up?
No, you asked if I had a free moment.
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask you if you have a second to help me with getting started with the passport stuff.
Okay.
If you want to, like, take a look at just Aaron in the Morning's website, and if you search on the search bar just like passport, or if you search on her TikTok for information on passports. I have here, I think I have the web browser pulled up. Give me just a second.
Okay.
I do. So if you want to scroll to the very bottom of that, she has more information on what we need to do to get that started. And then if we can print out all the forms, do everything that we need to do, so that way we can maybe just run to the post office by the end of this week to get that in, so that way we're not screwed. Because what I want to do is call the post office, or not the post office, the passport office, and be like, hey, this is what we've heard. These are the documents that we have. Do we need to do anything else? You know what I mean? Enjoy your food, Jamie. Enjoy your food. God, Slome's voice is so beautiful. I literally could listen to him all day. I also love Bo's face because there's so much, like, character to it. There's, like, a lot of, like, lines on it. So unlike a lot of the other characters, he has, some pretty, like, hard features. Ooh, my mom, she calls that raspberry jam. My mom makes raspberry, like, every year, and that shit good. Okay. Now I have to get into the habit of drawing this anatomy for this character, and this is going to be really hard. But that's okay. Let me see here. Hold on. I see. I was like, how do I move his face? I really would like this face to be kind of neutral. He's not necessarily friendly, but he's not, like, scary either. But for Sean, like, this is a full-on demon, so. This is hella difficult. I'm just, like, not used to this anatomy. Okay, here we go. Sure. A little bit of judgment in his eyes, but not too much. Damn it, Bo. Okay, and then we gotta give him... Oh, I don't like this. Ooh, wow. Okay, so I'll worry about that in a second. I love this guy's like pomp and everything he's got it going on. This is a wild mix of this song. I feel like I'm playing DDR in the year of 2006. In some versions of Journey to the West, Bo can fly, or Jubaji can fly with his ears. Just so everyone is aware, that's a real thing. You ever just want to be like, yay! And then just, you know. Oh yeah, his ears flap like a bird's, and he flies. He goes for it. Everything about it is 100% real. Something something when pigs fly. Part of it has to do with the fact that he knows, like, because Wukong knows, like, 72 magical transformations. So, in other words, he has access to, like, 72 different types of spells. Baji only knows 36 because he's not as, like, I guess, like, skilled or talented. But one of those is, to the sky, bitch. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's just a flying pig. What do you mean an entire yogurt tub of berries is not berries, or is not lunch? I think that you are lying. Hi, Meow Meow. Hello. How are you today? Sure. Let me see here. gonna have to go in and do this way. Ooh, this song is wild. I'm doing okay. Yesterday was kind of a roller coaster for me. I was not feeling very good yesterday. Today I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm very excited about working on this particular comic page because a character that I've been waiting to introduce in this comic, literally since it started, is finally on the page. So it's been like, this is page 225, and now I just finally like got this character in here. So that's exciting. Very, very stoked about that. So that's partially making up for it, but overall, definitely still trying to recover from yesterday. Not doing bad, though. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to try and, like, just kind of overall just work through it and make sure that I'm doing okay-ish. Gonna go listen to an audiobook. Apparently it's super spicy. I'm not a huge fan of spicy books. So we're gonna see how it goes. But you know, I'm so lazy. You know what? I don't have to do this. Hold on. Work smarter, not harder. Hold on. Hold the phone. I have the power to do that. Wait a second. Get over here. Yeah, I'm doing like a really intense reading challenge for my friend who she runs. Oh yeah, actually this is supposed to be on this side. She runs a really cool reading challenge every year and is a relatively like large-ish booktuber. She's super, super cool. And her book challenge is really difficult. So I'm trying to do that. The current challenge right now that I'm doing is read 3 books in 24 hours. So I'm 2 books in and I'm doing okay. More or less. And this last weird spicy book is my third one. Whoever this artist is, I'm not a huge fan. Sorry, guys. But all right. Otherwise, looking good. So stoked for Bo to finally be in this comic. It's been a hilarious amount of time for him to get over here. Mostly I'm excited for the one page where Wukong calls him a chaff-guzzling moron. That is like the #1 insult from Wukong consistently through this comic is chaff-guzzling moron, and it's like, damn. Okay. It's slowly happening. This panel is not even like, it's going to be covered by like half of another panel anyway. But in the webtoon version, it won't. So I have to do the whole thing. Trying to avoid doing backgrounds this particular page because I've been doing a lot of backgrounds with this stupid police station the last like billion pages. But slowly but surely. And then we get to go into Bo's backstory a little bit, but not before we do a bunch of shit with Sean. It's very exciting. I know a lot of people were like, the first Heaven's Equal volume was kind of slow, and I felt bad because I was like, yeah, it's literally like all exposition. So hopefully this will be more enjoyable for people to read. I literally had somebody on Etsy message me and ask me when the next volume was coming out. I was like, oh my god, people actually care about my comic. I was like, is this social recognition? Crazy. Yeah, it's a surprising amount. It's very weird. Is this Telugu? It looks like it is. It sounds like it. It does not sound like Hindi. Y'all ever just wear a belt? You ever do that? Too big. Whee! What if I drew like a small... What if I started to do like the Adventure Time thing where I started to do like... I just drew little tiny snails in every chapter and the goal was to try and find the snail. Okay, so then, Jace, correct me if I'm wrong, but effectively we have to just submit for a revision being like our passports were incorrect, and then submit it with that attestation in the envelope, and then just, we don't send any money or anything, they just have to fix it, right? U.S. government better not fuck this up for us, I swear to God. I literally will fight them. Yeah, it feels like that information is right, Jamie. I agree with you. At least they that works for us because we got our passports so recently. But I imagine for people having to renew their passports, it's an expensive pain in the ass right now. I feel really bad. That's so much money. Ah, I see. Another passport photo and proof of air. Why? Okay, well, I guess we wait until we get our hair done and look fabu, and then we just gotta go back to FedEx and be like... Or, alternatively, we can just...
Use the extras that we got.
Yeah.
Which I think I threw in with my scrapbooking shit, so...
Ah, because I liked my passport photo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so wild. It's funny what, like... people are surprised what you remember about them, but it's like, no, I remember. It's complicated with X markers too. Yeah, of course it is, because they want to make it super complicated for everybody. Of course. I feel like they're trying to engage in like malicious compliance where they're like mad that they have to comply, so they're making it fucking difficult for literally everybody involved. Because they're little weenies. Okay, so now I gotta draw these pants like... These pants are wide. Bo got them thick tree trunk legs. I can't remember what Bo's canon height is. It's like 6'4", I think. Six one. Since I last did this character like sheet for Bo, I actually got better at shoes, so that's probably for the best. Huh. Meh. Wow. This is not doing it for me. Hold on. Look at that shit. Boink. Great. I feel like his tie is also a little short. I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, Tatsu's trying to be a little menace.
What's up, Mr. Man?
He also wants to fill out passport forms. He says, I am a passport. Let's see, so... Alright, y'all, I'm going to show you a secret. This is how you draw shoes. So you draw the bottom and line it up with the feet. So like the foot would go back there, right? And then you erase this shit out. Then that's the little... That's the actual sole of the thing. Then, that's the toe. Hold on, I got it. Then, oh, do I have anything super complicated on here? No. Fortunately for me, not really. That's where the toes meet. Oh, look at how good this shoe looks. I didn't even have to do anything. I'm gonna put the shoestring on in a second, though. Yep, you just gotta draw the bottom of the shoe first. Like, envision it as if it were underneath. Oh, Youngblood's really pulling out every single AC/DC bone in his body for this song. Holy shit. Also, we finally got Tatsu to stop scratching the house. And by the house, I mean just the couch. But it really felt like he was going for it. We just had to put like a whole blankie over top of it so he'd stop doing it. And now he's like, this blankie offends me. Look at them shoesies. Alrighty. The blanket really was very offensive, apparently. Okay. Is this Muse? It is. Mr. Man, he's just like, he's going rogue over here. Jace, I have a question for you. What do we have to eat in the fridge besides the crab cakes?
That's a good question.
Oh, it seems like Tatsu is also ready for his nom-noms as well. He is ready. His body is ready. I had a lot of fun designing this character, to be honest. This has been great.
Okay, so what we got is ragu with no rice or pasta, so would have to cook rice for
Okay.
that. There's also
Or we have like a bunch of misfit pasta in the
yeah.
pantry.
There's also japchae or tteokbokki.
Oh, japchae is good though.
There's also the leftover roasted corn salad,
Oh, I like that thing, but
it's also very light, and so
yeah, I'm like kind of hungry.
yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
I literally will go to town on some japchae if you wouldn't
Would
mind
you like
getting
an
me,
egg with it?
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah, I can fry you
Oh,
an egg.
thank you, Jace.
Also, yes, Jamie, I can send you the information. Just send me the email that you want me to send it to.
Cool. Wow, look at Bo. Wow, amazing. Holy shit. Look at this arm. Okay, let's go listen to the Heavens Equal playlist. And by that, I mean I added a bunch of this shit to it. I don't feel bad. If I had to deal with this, you now have to deal with this. was a bad line. Oh, Cal's jumping streams. Cal's over on the YouTube side now. That's scary. That's illegal. It's a moment. Hydrate. Drink some fluid. I'm almost done. Oh, we got a self-care combo. Everybody, posture check, stretch. Don't shrimp. Nice and straight. You got this. You got this. This movie shared so many themes with I'm not a huge fan of this brush size here for this, but I gotta just like loosen up here a little bit. This movie shared a lot of themes with Journey to the West, and I'm very excited to, like, I was super inspired watching this movie. We're going up, it's our moment. Look at his crispy hand. Bo has little sausage fingers, and I love that for him, though, actually. Let this man and his sausage fingers live. Well, that was a fast panel. That sure was something. That was something else. That's good, though, because I need to go fast. Gotta go fast! Where's my chili dog? Chop, che, chop, che, chop, che. Alright, so now this is gonna kind of suck, so I have to turn this off. And also, too, there's some stuff about this that I don't like in terms of the gesture. So actually, I'm going to have to fix the gesture as much as I don't want to. But sometimes that's the way that this goes. Alright, let's see. Would really like that to be slightly lower. But we'll see. I'm going to bring that shoulder down just a little bit. Let's see here. The gesture's all messed up. It sucks booty hole. Why do I get like 10 to 20 spam calls a day? It may be if you're signed up to get notifications from like politicians and things like that, or if you're signed up with nonprofit organizations. Unfortunately, when your data ends up in those kinds of places, companies that are like telemarketing companies buy out those kinds of lists. So that may be part of it if that's the case. But if it was a problem before you started doing a lot of activism, then that might be a different story. It could be because your phone number is like old. If you have an older phone number. Okay, so now let me go in and actually fix this bottom here. Not that much. Hello? Actually, hold on. Hold the mojito for a second here. Hello? Please, for all things good in this world. I know this looks like booty holes. Just give me a second. There we go. Yeah, some local politicians know me by name, but they shouldn't have my number. Not like it's hard, though. Yeah, because it would depend on, yeah, like, and I'm not necessarily saying politicians, but even if you're signing up for, like, the Center on Colfax to get text message alerts and things like that, for example, those databases are pretty much public or are very easily attainable. So that might be it. Does that make sense? But also, too, if you have your yeah, if you have your phone number listed with your photography online, that also might be why as well. Especially if the spam calls have to deal with, like, are you looking for a business loan? You know, shit like that. Because I get spam emails like that all the time where they don't understand that I'm not, like, a business with multiple employees. It's like, it's literally just me. But that is only my theory. Okay, it better. I'm gonna have to fix this one too. Ah, thank you for a japchae! Yay, japchae! Yay, runny egg! Jace is the best. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick food break, shove some food in my mouth. I gotta fix this. Yeah, my dad gets about 1 million spam calls to his business phone as well. Which happens to be his personal phone. So definitely high key sucks. So annoying. Whoops. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna actually tilt this up like this. Oh, is it time to feed the Snorlax? It is. Time to feed the Snorlax and myself. What a surprise. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, at least they're polite. Yeah, if it was like the alternative, that would suck. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot that we got that in my depression-fueled state at the store. I was so sad. I forgot that we got coupon beverage. I like that more. Alright, much better. Sometimes you just gotta fix the thing, you know what I'm saying? So that way they don't look like Dookie Booty. All right. Okay. It's going to be really cool to see this thing just keep going as I continue to work on it. Sometimes I get like a little bit discouraged and it's like I realize it's so much work for one person to do that I'm like, man, am I ever going to get through this fucking thing? And then I remember how proud I feel when I get through even just like one page and I'm like, you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it. Make sure my... Oh, let me actually... turn this off really quick to just look at this. 1, 2, 3. This is better. Let me turn this off. Okay. Yeah, good. You better watch K-Pop Demon Hunters. Is it Sony's best animated film? No. Is it the best animated film of the year so far, in my opinion? Yes. I don't know how Disney... Like, what other animated titles does Disney have coming out this year? What is the rest of the lineup for this year? Elio was a flop. Oh, yeah. Oh, Bad Guys 2 might give people a run for their money. Actually. Depending on how good that is. Wait, is Shrek 5 actually coming out now? Oh, yeah, Animal Farm. How did this do? I'm gonna have to look into Animal Farm. That one might be a good one to keep an eye out for. Andy Serkis doesn't fuck around. Bad Guys 2 is coming out in August. That might give it a run for its money. I don't know how good Colorful Stage is going to be. It's the Amiku Who Can't Sing. It looks mid. I don't think it would be as good as K-Pop Demon Hunters. Death Does Not Exist might be good. I have to look into that, though. That's an adult film. Let's see. What else is in here? Because I'm looking also, too, for original titles. How to Train Your Dragon doesn't count. Jesus! Oh, yeah, King of Kings. I forgot that was a Korean animated film, technically. I'm just gonna say that that's somehow not gonna beat out K-Pop Demon Hunters. I don't know what Lesbian Space Princess is, but that sounds fucking fun. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to check that one out too. That's cool. That's cool. Oh yeah, the new Lupin the Third movie. I wonder if that's good. I'm gonna say that that's not gonna make it though. Minecraft doesn't count because it's also live action. Ah, fuck, I forgot Naja 2 came out earlier this year. Alright, Jace, this is the fucking question. Which did you think was a better film? K-Pop Demon Hunters or Naja 2?
I actually liked K-Pop Demon
I
Hunters
think I would agree with you on that one. I think in terms of technical impressiveness, Naja 2, in terms of scale, was fucking insane. Nothing can probably beat that out, but I think in terms of actual visual development, K-Pop Demon Hunters was better.
Yeah.
So, that's interesting. Those are some two tight fucking contenders, though. Yeah. That's pretty tight. Let's see what else we got. Oh, they're releasing a Secret Magic Control Agency, too. I'm glad that they were successful enough to release the second one. Good job, Russia. Smurfs is gonna be ass. We don't talk about it. There's 2 SpongeBob movies releasing this year, apparently. Oh, yeah, the Witcher film looks like that's gonna be fucking good. And then Zootopia 2. So, depending on how good Zootopia 2 is, that might take it. Maybe. But I think as of right now, I would say K-Pop Demon Hunters and Naja 2 are the 2 best animated films of the year. If I had to pick. I've not seen Lesbian Space Princess. That looks quirky and fun and silly, so I definitely have to check that shit out before I do anything with it. Oh, this Indonesian film looks really pretty too. That's cool. Did this do well? Oh my god, the Prince is one of the voice actors. The Prince of Indonesia is one of the voice actors in this film. It knocked Frozen 2 off the pedestal as the highest grossing animated film in Indonesia. Fuck yeah! Die, Frozen 2! Eat shit and die. That's fucking funny. Wow, so it actually made 26 million USD in the box office. So for an international film, that's not anything to sleep on either. That's awesome. Fuck yeah, guys. Let's go Indonesia. I love that. Oh, man. Good go. So that's two films that I have on my list that I gotta watch. Lesbian Space Princess and then that cool Indonesian film. That's neat. I do love that. I love that. Have a good lurk, Jamie. Thank you. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate you. Jeez, this japchae is fucking good. Why is this restaurant... This Korean auntie is everything to me. Like, I'm like, if anything bad happens to you, I will literally kill everyone in the room and then myself. Like, that's how I feel about this woman. Like, I don't know. Her japchae is so good. It needs, like, sriracha on it, though. I feel like... I wish to burn my insides. I'm probably going to watch K-Pop Demon Hunters again today. I want to do a bunch of studies from that film. It's definitely going to be a staple for me, for any of my students who are into anime, to show them, like, you can have an Eastern influenced style while still maintaining Western animation principles to create effectively the coolest shit on the planet. Like, it's super unique and super original. Wow, this water. Whoa. Wait, does this water come out of the... I have never drank water directly from a prickly pear cactus, and I don't think I'm going to be able to go back to regular water. Holy shit, wait a second. This is like the crispest water. Okay, y'all, if you're ever in a fucking desert and you're dehydrating to death, 10 out of 10 can confirm prickly pear water is good water. Oh my god. Wowee. Well, that tastes good. Don't have a place in the present, move along. There's never rest for the wicked. Every time I hear this song, I just think of Henry's emo ass. No, ain't nobody here. Oh, you've got me mistaken for somebody else. Bye, 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 bye. That means you gotta go. Pocket. Pity party won't bring it back to remember why. You haven't seen K-Pop Demon Hunters yet, Cal? Just to confirm? Because I don't want to say anything if you have. I'll keep that shit to myself. This is busted. So you gotta go. Thankfully, the movie is like, I don't want to say super predictable because it's not really about its predictability. I don't feel like it's not necessarily like a groundbreaking, like, oh my god, this movie is so unpredictable that it's like it gets a fucking, you know, Oscar for being super unpredictable. But I will say that really what stands out to me is the absolute exemplary experimental animation, because they saw the success of Spider-Verse and they went, oh, that's what we should be doing with our time. Why are we doing anything else? And I think that they're kind of going back to their Hotel Transylvania roots a little bit. Like, there was a lot of, like, really exaggerated squash and stretch and, like, really unique shape that was used for stuff, and I love that shit. I remember seeing Hotel Transylvania, and I was like, this is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my whole life. Like, I really love that classic cartoon animation. It's really, really good. And they were able to do so in such a way that was, like, very fluid, and it didn't look super campy unless it needed to. So I thought that that was incredibly impressive. Really loved that. And then also, too, what impressed me the most from a visual design standpoint was the color script. The character designs were pretty decent. I thought the Saja boys were just mid. I didn't think that anything about them was overly exceptional. As Jamie said, the tiger is adorable. I thought that the tiger actually had the best creature design. Although, actually, the demons looked great. All of the demons looked really, really, really well done. But I feel like the Saja boys themselves are just like, eh! Like, they're not exceptional. They do what they need to do in terms of, like, design. But, they don't do anything that's like, wow, you know, it's, like, so crazy. And even the main girls, their design is good. But it's not, like, so good that I'd be like, wow, this is the best character design of all time. Like, we were talking about Kingpin earlier in the stream from Spider-Verse. He has a better design than the majority of the characters in K-pop. So, that's fine, though. It does not have to be, like, I don't know, best film of all time in terms of character design to make it. But what is impressive to me is the storyboarding and the color script. That shit is insane. The movie is, like, literally a Technicolor, like, joyride the entire time. I just had my jaw on the floor every single shot. It was just, like, so pretty to look at. And it's very rare for me to, like, look at something and be like, oh my god, like, I literally could look at this forever. Like, I want to go and watch it again. And so that, by proxy, the lighting was really, really good. Stupid good. What even? Get out of here. Hold on. Oh, duh. I was like, where is it having a break? You fool! Exactly where you expect, you demon. I'm trying to think of the last movie that I watched that, like, had that good of a color script. I'm, like, trying to think of the last movie that I watched that had, like, that good of a color script where I was just like, damn, this is so pretty. Because you know what movie did have a pretty damn good color script, actually, that was, like, more on the muted side but did a really good job? It was Suzume. Actually, if we're talking about, like, animated films for older audiences, that one actually was really pretty to look at. I really liked that one. What am I doing with my life? Hold on. I need to do that. There we go. I don't know why this is not on my... But it wasn't the same. It wasn't like... If you look up the concept... I've been, like, looking at the concept art for it, of what they've released so far, especially color scripts and things like that, and it is impressive. The development is just... Yeah, really, really, really impressive. Also, too, the fact that they broke the K-pop Billboard charts is fucking hilarious to me. I'm pretty sure every K-pop band was not anticipating effectively a fictional, or actually two fictional K-pop bands to jump out of the bushes and then just beat the shit out of all of them. Emotionally. Like, I don't think that was that was on their, like, bingo card for 2025. They were not ready. Oh yeah, Frank Kelda. I've been very stoked about that, actually. Stoked. So stoked. I've also been keeping my eye on more of Jorge Gutierrez's work. If you like Mexican animators, he's been coming out with a lot of new shit lately And I'm very excited about that too. Jorge can't be stopped. Jorge is a good one. I do love Jorge. Okay, that helps. Sorry, I'm punching my chapche. Alrighty then. Yeah, and if you like stop mo too, and you're down to like watch kind of a sad one, Memoir of a Snail was nominated for an Oscar last year. So if you like newer films or experimental films, yeah, Memoir of a Snail is one of those ones where I would recommend it. That guy's work is consistently top-notch. He gives like Tim Burton. It's got like kind of Tim Burton vibes. But it's definitely adult animation and it is definitely sad. So be wary of that if you're not in the mood for a very like existential and or depressing movie. That's one of those ones. Okay. Damn, I'm not gonna get through this this little son of a gun here. This page probably by the time that I have to leave. But c'est la vie. Yeah, I just wish that people cared more about animated films. Elio was painful. Painful. I haven't personally seen it, but the like amount of like employees that are now speaking out about it, it's just like I don't know how anybody can even justify wanting to work for Disney's film department anymore. It's like, I don't know, like, don't. The answer to that, Cal, is just don't. Like, if you want to watch it from a critique standpoint, definitely, like, do so. I would say anything is valuable because you can learn. But, like, if you're going to watch it for enjoyment, it will not be enjoyable. It will just be mediocre at best and, like, kind of sad at worst. It's just, I don't know. Disney and Pixar keep making their work environments for their employees super hostile and then wonder why their films keep turning out like this. And it's like, maybe because you're not letting your employees actually work. You have artists that want to create art and you're so worried about your bottom line that, like, you're not letting them do that. And that results in some of the shittiest films of all time. I feel like it's even worse than that, because at least a paint by number is fun. At least if you're telling somebody, hey, we manufacture paint by numbers, they know what they're getting into. What Disney and Pixar do, and mostly it's Disney because they're the ones that dictate ultimately the direction that these films go, is that they'll let creators start to work on these projects, and then halfway through, they will tell the creators to scrap everything, to start over, and then to change the entire premise of the thing that they are working on because they decide it's like too queer, too progressive, too woke, too unpalatable by the American Christian audience. So then what happens is that you get weird disasters like Moana 2, which was supposed to be a show, and then they scrapped it, and then they forced the animators to make it into a movie because they didn't want to pay for long-form content, serial content. Or, on the other end, you have Elio, which was supposed to be a queer movie, and everybody on the back end got into such big arguments with management that half of them were either fired or quit. And so then the movie has to start over. The production is delayed, and then the release is delayed twice, to the point where when the movie launches, Disney's like, well, you guys didn't go see it. And it's like, well, the general public who has not been keeping up on this didn't know it existed. So, like, what are you expecting them to do? Like, and then on top of that, you have the further added issue of, again, the core of the movie has now changed so dramatically that it is no longer recognizable as the thing that it was pitched to the studio as. And then in the meantime, Disney goes back to defaulting on things that it knows will make money, which is terrifying ass Lilo and Stitch in the live action form, so that way they don't go bankrupt effectively is the problem. Like, legitimately, I'm not even exaggerating. Like, Disney is one wrong move away from going bankrupt. And that's why they have to rely on studios like Pixar to be able to get them through times like these, because if they don't, then they're out of the game. And, you know, like, some studios are using the same techniques and tactics to float them through to their next animated film. DreamWorks is doing the same thing. They have the How to Train Your Dragon live action that's floating them effectively to Bad Guys 2. And then it will also float them through Bad Guys 2 to Shrek 5. You know, so I can see the strat there. I understand where they're coming from with that. But it's less bad than pretending like your live actions are innovative, you know? So, no, Disney's cooked. Like, their strategy is so bad. So, alas, I guess. I'm definitely to the point where if anybody, like, told me it's like, oh, well, you can go work at Disney, I'd be like, fucking on my life. Like, it would have to be my first and only job opportunity with them to be like, okay, I'm going to go work for you, and then I'm never going to see you ever, ever, ever again. And it used to be people's, like, dream jobs to go and work for Disney or for Pixar, you know? And then, like, watching the things slowly implode, it's like, that sure is interesting, Bubbaroni. Fascinating. Fascinating. Actually don't like this. I'm just so tired. I'm so tired of their, like, really bad mediocrity. So tired. Oh, this is not right. But Disney used to be good. Alas. Somewhere the Titanic theme song starts playing as we push Disney out into the ocean. Yeah. Oh, I will hydrate. I'm gonna drink my fucking cactus water. It's the goddamn quenchiest. Oh, we got a self-care combo or some shit. Wow. Stretch. Also sit up straight. All right. Made the beast. Okay, let's see. And actually bring this down lower. And this too. Then let's get this like this. There we go. Becoming the beast. Boink. Okay, hello. I need to go brush my teeth before I go take J's to work. And then I have to go listen to this weird audiobook. Am I gonna be scarred for life? Maybe. Okay. Yay! Woo! All right. Actually, I guess this is panel 3. This is actually panel 4. This is panel 5. Hello? from this to black, actually. But it's only because Bo himself is not ultra dark. No! Okay, and then I'm just gonna turn this off because it's low-key traumatizing. Yeah. I just start screaming at the top of my lungs. Just, woo! I am fine. Am I fine? Really? Probably not. Only kind of. Oh wait, actually I think that, well, I want to be certain. I'm like, I think that her pants are the same color as Wukong, but to be honest, I don't remember 100%, so I'd rather be safe than sorry. I can't forget the chain. Chain. Come on, man. Nice. So now actually I'm going to take literally all of this. Throw that in there. Let's see. Throw this under here. This is not lined up perfectly, but we're not going to talk about it. Don't look at it. Don't talk about it. If we just kind of close our eyes and just kind of look at it a little bit, it'll all be okay. Everything's going to be all right. Okay. And then now, let me actually, I'm going to have to get rid of, unfortunately, this. Alas. thought I could be kind of quick and cheeky. Okay, but I guess on the plus side, though, all things considered, the actual coloring. Hello? Wait a second. How did we get here? Amigos, how did we get here? Hello? Okay. Okay, let's see. Woo! Almost there. I actually kind of want this. No. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not gonna get a chance to finish this before I have to leave, because I have to be packed up and ready to go in literally like 4 minutes. Which is unfortunate, but I don't really want to fuck around with this whole monstrosity here. See if I can go with the speed of sound. Hello.
I'm gonna leave in like 2 minutes.
I know. I'm looking at the clock. And actually, I really should just... Can I finish this? Oh, whoops. Speed, I am speed, I am fury. Unfortunately, that just means that next time I have to finish shading this whole thing, because that's how this is gonna go. or coloring rather. We're gonna get through this, and then I'm gonna have probably about, or just I guess 2 panels left. Surf, what color are your eyes? Oh yeah, they're blue, because you're a fucking demon. I forgot about that. Come here, buddy. Look at that. All right. Okay, well, that's where I gotta stop. So I did a good job. I got through most of it. It's actually quite a lot of panels on this page, to be quite honest. So I will definitely pick this up next week, as well as work on the next panel too. Or the next page. The next page is just 1 page. And it's actually a landscape, so I might be able to get started on a bunch of stuff. So we'll see. But thanks for hanging out. I appreciate everybody spending some time with me. I'll be back tomorrow to do more art fight. So I'm very stoked. I'm going to just kind of pick random people that I follow on my list, I think, after I get done with Goose's. And then go from there. So hopefully you'll be able to pop in and hang out and check out my stream again tomorrow. I'm going to try and stream on TikTok as well. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I hope that you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.